If you want to know how you can make a Shop Gui in Roblox where you can buy a gravity coil, a speed coil, or a fusion coil with in-game money, if I click purchase right now, it will purchase it. And then if I want to buy it again, I can't because it's already owned. You're going to have to watch this tutorial also to the end to find out exactly how to make this. Hey guys, and welcome back to this brand new tutorial on my YouTube channel, and in this tutorial I will be showing you how you can make a Shop Gui in Roblox. What I mean with that, for example, you are in your game and you want to buy a gravity coil. All you have to do is open the shop and click on gravity coil, and you will see the image, the name, and the price, and all you have to do is click purchase. That is a very simple project, but I just thought, why not make it? It was from one of my suggestions in my Discord server. Do you have a suggestion? Join my Discord server and put it in suggestions. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, make sure to give it a like if you like it. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on that notification bell to never miss out on anything I upload. And become a member by clicking the blue join button down below, and you will see any information there. So without further ado, let's get right into the tutorial. So it is pretty simple, but also not. It requires a lot of coding, kinda. It's like 150 lines, but it is pretty safe. And it's a little bit complex, but also not. I just made it in a way I can understand it, and I hope I can explain it well to you guys. So what you want to do is you want to get the model from the link in the description. So go to the video, go to the description down below, and get the model. Once you've done that, in your load up studio, go on baseplate, wherever you want. And all you have to do is click on view, go to toolbox, and then click on the four things over here. That's inventory. Yep, inventory. Click on that, boom, and all of your models are gonna load in. But you need the Shop Gui 2022 by Newbie. So let's click on that. Includes 5 scripts. Doesn't really matter. Just click on OK. There's nothing dangerous in this. The only thing why it's saying that is because we have gravity coils. You know, these are already a lot of scripts, but I didn't make those. But okay, let's continue. So now that you have the folder in your game, you want to open it, and you will see replicated storage, server script service, storage GUI, and workspace. What you want to do is you want to click on you want to open replicated storage, get shop items and shop event, and put it in replicated storage. You could have guessed that, yes. And then you can delete the folder. Go to server script service and drag it in there, delete the folder, and do this for everything. Start GUI, shop GUI, and boom, delete the folder and workspace, and delete the rest. Now you have everything in your game. I will show you the GUI. It's pretty simple, but also not. It's, you know, an X, and here's the information, the purchase. I will be getting more information to you on this test button, but I will show you that later on. So let's start off with the simple script. Let me just close this. Yes. Let's go into server script service. It's a pretty simple script. It's not that much. You just need to understand it. I'm going to zoom in, and we need to type local players is equals to game get service players. That requires the players, and if it doesn't exist, they will create it for you. Local replicated storage is equals to game get service replicated storage. And all we need now is players dot player added connect function of a player. Let me put down my mic a little bit. Okay. Local leader stats is equals to instance.new, a folder, and this folder is going to be called leader stats. So leader stats.name is equals to leader stats. We need to put the leader stats in the player, so leader stats.parents is equals to player. Local money is equals to instance.new, a number value, because money is a number and not a text or something. So money is a number, so that's why we add a number value. Money.value is equals to 500. Just so I can demonstrate the purchasing system to you guys. Money.name is equals to money, because it's money. Everybody likes money. And we need to put the money in the leader stats. So money.parent is equals to leader stats. As I said, this script is not too long and not too short, so let's get back to coding. And what we need now is replicated storage .shop event .onServer event :connect function. We need the player, we need the item name, and we need the item price. So in our shop, when you click purchase, we are going to send the item name, the item price, and the rest that is needed. So if not player, then return end, because we need a player. If not item name, then return end. And if not item price, then return end. We just need these things. They really gotta be there, or else we will just let the script know to not do anything. If Player.leaderstats.Money.Value is the same or above as higher, so if it's higher or the same as tonumber item price, because item price, what we're going to send is a string, and you cannot compare a number to a string, and tonumber makes it a number. So yeah, as you can see, the object to be converted into a number. So if you have enough money, then we will let you buy it. So local item clone is equals to replicated storage .shop items, and then in square brackets item name, and we're going to clone this. We're going to put it, so item clone .parent is equals to player.backpack. We're going to put the item in your backpack, and we are going to remove the money. So player.leaderstats.Money.Value minus equals tonumber of the item price. So if, say for example, you have a gravity coil for 50 money, we will remove 50 money from your account because you bought something. All we need to do now is go to workspace .shop part .proximity prompt .triggered, not trigger ended, but triggered, :connect function, a player, and replicated storage .shop event, fire client, a player into the open. So we're going to fire the shop event to the client to then let an argument know of open. And what that does, it's an argument, and then in our client script we can set it so it will only open if the argument is also open. So that's pretty clear. This is the script done. You can exit this script for now. So now let's just continue our other script, and this script is insanely long, and it's 109 lines long, but I will guide you through it. So local players is equals to game :get service players, and then local replicated storage is equals to game :get service replicated storage. Local player is equals to players.local player. Okay, so you need, these are like your three primary arguments, or variables, sorry. Local frame is equals to script.parent.frame. Local items is equals to frame.items. Local info is equals to frame.info, because in our frame we got info and items, so items info. Local buy is equals to info.buy. Local exit is equals to frame.exit, which is the close button. And now two more a little bit weird variables. Local function debounce is equals to false, and local error value is equals to false, because this system features a built-in erroring system. So if you forget to do something, it will just error it out, and then nothing will break. Okay, pretty smart. So local function shop error, like that, and then the error value is going to be true immediately, because we need to set it to true, so that if there's an error, the entire script knows. And then If there's an error, we're going to let nobody will be able to buy anything. So buy.background color 3 is equals to color 3 that from RGB 255 by 255 by 0. And as you can see, that is the same as yellow. Buy.text is equals to error. Just so the player also knows, hey, something's up, maybe I should contact the developer of the game. Info.ItemImage.image is equals to nothing. Info.ItemPrice.text is equals to nothing. And info.ItemName.Text is also nothing. Okay, so let me just do this. Okay. Now we're going to do something. I think this is like the most unique part of it. We're going to let one script decide, or one function decide, what should be on the image, the name, and the price. So by doing that, all we need to do is local function set data of a text button. And we are going to send the text button, which is like the button or the thing you can press, I guess. Yep. And now, so this is a little bit confusing probably. If not, text button colon find first child price, or not text button colon find first child image, or not text button colon find first child item name, then. And then let me just zoom out because I need to kind of know what I'm doing. Okay. And then if that happens, we're going to immediately do error value. We're going to call the error value function. Is it error value? No, it's shop error. My bad. My bad. I was in the error thingy the entire time. So if there's no price, no image, or no item name, then we are going to let the game know to error it out. Because what you can do, if you go to items, and you go in one of the items, for example this one, we have an image, we have an item name, speed coil, and a price of 100. This button is a little bit unique, but more on that later. So now, if text button colon find first child price, and text button colon find first child image, and and text button colon find first child item name, then, so if you do have a price, if you do have an image, if you do have an item name, then we will continue it. So all we have to do now, because we know that everything's there, we will not have to error anything. So we can just do error value is equals to false. And then by.background color 3 is equals to color 3 that from RGB 0 by 255 by 0, which is pure green. Buy.text is equals to purchase, because you can purchase something. And then let me just copy this like that. You can just get this and then just paste it. This should be text button.image.value, text button.price.value, and let me see, text button.itemName.Value. Okay, so now we are going to continue with a not enough. So if you don't have enough money, we will also a little bit error that out. So to do that, we need another function. So local function not enough of an index, and this is a little bit confusing. If function debounds is equals to false, then function debounds is equals to true. Index.background color 3 is equals to color 3 from RGB 255 by 0 by 0, because if you do not have enough, we will set it to red. Index.text is equals to not enough, because you don't have enough. We're going to wait 2 seconds for that to disappear. And then if error value is equals to false, so if there's an error whilst it's still going, we will immediately override it, because the error is on top of everything, and the not enough will back down a little bit. So, but if there's no error, we can let the script just turn back to normal. So index.background color 3 is equals to color 3 that from RGB 0 by 255 by 0. Index.text is equals to purchase, and lastly function debounds is equals to false. So this script can run again when we need it, because it's false again and it only works on false. Okay, so it's pretty easy, right? And also not, but you'll cope around it. I'm here. Local function already has index. So if you already have something, we are going to do the exact same, but just let them know. So we can completely just copy and paste this, but make sure you change this to 65 by 90 by 255. So it's a little bit purplish, but also a little bit bluish. And over here, already owned. And that's all you have to change for this one. Local function remove values of an index. So if you exit the frame, we will just set everything to blank again, just to be a little bit professional. Frame.visible is equals to false, because you're exiting the frame, and all we have to do now is index.itemImage is equals to nothing. Index.itemPrice.text is equals to nothing, and index.itemName.Text is equals to nothing. Okay, so it's a little bit easy, a little bit not. So now here is the interesting one. Buy that mouse button one click, connect function. And this one is the most interesting. So this is like the longest function, and it's the most complex one. So make sure you really watch around, okay? If info.itemImage, that image, just image, is wavy equal, so other than nothing, and info.itemPrice.text is other than nothing, and info.itemName.Text is other than nothing. So if you want to buy something, we will check if there's anything on the labels, and if there is, so we're just checking if it's other than nothing, so that means something is there, then we will try to buy it for you. If not, player.backpack, find first child, info.itemName.Text then. So if you don't have the item already, then you can buy it. But if you do have it, we will let the script know you already have it. So let's immediately do that. Test elseif player.backpack, find first child, info.itemName.Text then. So if you don't have it, then we'll buy it. If you do have it, all we have to do is already has buy. That's all you have to do, because in the functions are going to handle everything. It's really cool. You could just do boom, and then the rest will handle it. So now, if Player.leaderstats.Money.Value is the same or above as tonumber info.itemPrice.text, then so if you do have enough money, they will buy it for you. But let's immediately do the opposite. So if elseif player.leaderstats.Money.Value. So now you have to turn the arrow around, so lower or the same as if it's lower than tonumber info.itemName.Text, then so you don't have enough, all we have to do is not enough buy. That's literally how simple it is. Okay, let's try to buy it for someone. Replicated storage .shop event fire server info.itemName.Text and info.itemPrice.text. What this does, as you know, in the server script, we'll send the item name and we'll send the item price. That's exactly what we're doing here. if error value is equals to false, and function debounce is equals to false, then, so if there's nothing else running or erroring, then by.text is equals to successful. And then we will wait 2 seconds, so task.wait 2. And if error value is equals to true, or function debounce is equals to true, then, so if there's something going on, then we'll let the script know by.text is equals to error, but if that's not the case, then by.text is equals to purchase. It's very confusing, you just need to understand it. So if there's no error, then successful, and if task await, we'll wait 2 seconds, and if there's still something, we'll set it to error. If there's nothing, we'll set it to purchase. So now, exit, we're almost done. Just 20 more lines. Exit, that mouse button, one click, connect, function. And all we have to do now is remove values of the info. This is how simple functions are. They are so amazing. Right now, replicated storage, .shop event, .onClient event, connect, function, argument. And what this will do is what we did over here. The argument, if the player wants to open it, will send it. So if there's no argument, so if not argument, then we'll simply do nothing because we need something. If argument is equals to open, then, so if we want to open the frame, frame.visible is equals to true. And lastly, the last 5 lines, for underscore, comma v in pairs, items, get children do, v, that mouse button, one click, connect, function, and then all we have to do is set data of v. This is all you have to do. We are completely done with the script, so let's try this out. Before we test it, I want to tell you something. So, as I said, these 2 buttons are completely normal. They are completely filled out with information, the price of 100, the item name of speed coil, and the image of it. If you go to this button, I've only added in price on purpose. This is to show something to you guys. So let me just put my spawn location right over here, just so I can get up. Okay, there we go. Play. So now I'm going to show you something. Okay, let's click open. Boom. As you can see, it opens. As you can see, we can click away. Boom. And it's gone. Okay. Let's click on gravity coil. Boom. As you see, the item name is here. The item price is here. And the item, item image is also here. Let's click on speed coil. Boom. Because everything's filled out, it will appear here. And we can click on purchase. I want to purchase speed coil for 100 cash. Boom. Successful. Got our speed coil, and if we try to purchase it again, boom, we already have it, and we cannot purchase it again. As you can see, we can't. And because this one only has the price, this is what happens. It will only error it out, and nothing, it's not blocking or something, because if you just go back to speed coil, it will be back. But if you click on test, it will just error it out, because it only has a price. And we asked the script to only do it if we have everything. Okay? Only if we have everything. So let's try to buy the gravity coil. Boom. Gravity coil. Successful. And we cannot buy it again. As you can see, boing and vroom. We are speed. We are now Sonic. Before we end the tutorial, I want to show you how you can add another item. So you want to open up the frame. I'm going to delete the test one for now because we do not need the test one. And I know we have something called a fusion coil. Yep, it's the purple one. Oh yeah. As you can see, fusion coil. And you want to put it, well, you can put it in a starter pack. You want to put the fusion coil in replicated storage and then in shop items. And make sure you put a space behind it. So fusion coil, okay? Now, add another button. So we're going to duplicate this button. I'm going to drag it down over here. So now we have another speed coil, not what we want, but we'll edit it. So let's go in the name, fusion coil, and now we have a fusion coil. Let's go in the image. So the image can be a little bit confusing to find, but in your tool, if you click on the tool, there will be a, I gotta find it myself now. Where is it? I think it's in handle. Nope, it is texture ID. I doubt that it's the texture ID. I'm going to find it this out real quick. So it is the texture ID. All you have to do is get the number of it. So over here, get that number. So Control C. Okay, you got the number now. Now go back to your item, go to image, and then at the end, replace these numbers with yours. Like that. Item name is going to be fusion coil because it's a fusion coil. And the price of it, I want to do 250. And this is all you have to do. It's completely simple. So now let's exit everything and put it away and play. Let's test if we can buy it now. Open the shop, fusion coil, boom. And as you can see, the fusion coil appears with its icon. As you can see, fusion coil, speed coil, gravity coil. Look how identical that is. And this is how you do it. You can scroll, you can add more items. So let's buy the fusion coil and boom. As you can see, we just got the fusion coil from the toolbox. This is literally how simple it is. I want to get another fusion coil. Nope, you already have it, man. I'm sorry. This is how simple it is. So let's buy the rest. Let's go. Okay, as you can see, we clicked it away. So if we click on fusion coil, we press away, and we click on shop again. As you can see, it's everything blank. So this is a quick and pretty impressive tutorial on how you can make a shop GUI in Roblox. If you did in fact enjoy this tutorial, make sure to give it a like if you like it. If you don't like it, give it a dislike. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and turn on that notification bell. All I have to say is that my name is Newbie, and I say peace out.